And welcome back to the channel, Channel Chat Mark II. First thing, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. I think it's probably hay fever actually. Don't suffer from hay fever, but last year, and I think now this year, I've started to get the sneezes and the sniffles. I've got a bit of a headache too, but I think that's a bit of a hangover, but anyway, following on from last channel chat, this is the mosquito. Do you remember I was doing the Coastal Command mosquito? Well, there it is there, look. You can't see it very well. What we'll do, if I just put up some pics now, and then we can talk about it. As you can see, it's a very nice mosquito indeed. Its shape's really good. Finish is really good. The paint is MRP, as you can imagine. This is extra dark sea grey with the sky underneath. Once keen on that, the MRP sky colour, in fairness, but there you go. There it is. It is up as a standalone video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put a link down below. So there you go, and the prop spinners as well. That's MRP as well. That's a lovely colour. That is. That's the oh, what was that? That was the Signal Insignia Red, I believe it is. It's a lovely deep red. Lovely that is. Okay, so that's the lovely little mosquito there. But I'm also working on something else. Let me just go and get it for you now. This is a classic airframes kit of a Bristol Blenheim. This is the Mark I. And this is, as you can see, with you know, it's built up. Yeah, let's have a look underneath. It's a big old bird. It's all built up. We're primed underneath. We've primed everywhere else, of course, and we're just laying down some of the dark earth. And again, this is the MLP dark earth. And I do look on the black base in styly, as you can see there. Now this is a project that I'm helping a friend with. It's not a big secret, but he obviously wants to keep it a little bit under wraps as much as he can. So it was his squadron during his service in the RAF, and he's currently building. I think he's trying to get through every aeroplane that the squadron got through from its inception. Oh crumbs! Way back. Just after the First War, I think it was created, and it's still in service now. So he's going to get through the massive task, really, of getting through every airplane that they flew, and he's tasked me with a couple of Blenheims. We've got this one. I've already done actually. I'll let it out of the bag a little bit. If you remember the Vincent that we did earlier on in the year, well, that is all part of it. So I've done the Vincent, and we've just started to paint up the Blenheim. Now this classic airframes kit is, if you're not aware, most people would be aware. I don't think I was that aware, but they aren't very easy, so to speak. Maybe a couple of you now going, oh, groaning. Actually, I'll tell you what we can do, just bear with me. We would just as well have a look at one, wouldn't we? So this is the Mark IV that I've been tasked with doing. So if we open this up, as you can see, we've got, well, this actually has got an extra decal sheet, which we won't be needing that. That's the scheme we're going to be doing. So I've got decals, I've even got decals for the right squadron, which is absolutely ideal. If you know your Blenheim, you'll know it's exactly the same as the Mark I, pretty much, shape-wise. The only difference, it's got the different shaped nose. It's got that funny little creased nose. So what you get in the kit, this isn't a kit review, this is what it is. It's short-run stuff. So as you can see, it's all pretty basic, to say the least. I'm actually just have a quick flick through this because I haven't seen inside this instructions, and they is the same. Landing gear might be different. The nose is different. Obviously the gun pack is different. The Mark 1 that my mate's was a light bomber, so I think this would be a light bomber as well, so I won't be needing the gun pack. Anyway, as you can tell, it's pretty basic. It is as basic as there's no fixture for the gun. So you just super glue it to the post, unless you want to make up like a little fixing for it. This is as basic as that. It's pretty basic stuff. So you get the kit, which, you know, let's just get a sprue out and show you what it looks like. This is classic airframes. This is actually, I think, someone's going to pull me up on this, but I think this is all early Special Hobby stuff. Because the parts are made in Czechoslovakia or the Czech Republic and then shipped over to America to be bagged up. So I think you'll probably find they might well be a Special Hobby. So you can see the amount of flash that we've got here, look, on the carriage legs. Although, so it's all a bit rough, although if you look at the detail, it's really nice, really refined lines. This is actually, how polished that is. This is a lot better than the Mark 1. The Mark 1 was quite rough indeed. You've got things like this you've got to take care of, you know. So you get that, and the glazing is, well, it is what it is. You can imagine how difficult that is. Yeah, let's take it out and have a look. Oh, I'll tell you what we have got in here. Look, we've got a bit of vac form. Oh. Vac form for the gun blister under the nose by the look of it, which we won't be needing. Probably a good job then, isn't it? Now, if I can get this out of here with my hay fever. So actually, look at that. Oh, that's a lot better. That is, I would say, 50 times better than the Mark 1. Definitely an improvement. So they've improved the moulding on this Mark 4. Much better. So what you get that, which is well and good, right? Okay. But you also get, I've already cleaned these parts. You also get all that lot. If you're not aware of Special Hobby kit, classic airframes kits, this is what you get. And this one here, we got resin wheels. On a Mark 1, we didn't. Okay. So this is what you've got to get through. The worst part about the kit is, and it looks like they've already, look at that, you beauty. On the Mark 1, all this up here, this is the undercarriage well, the wheel well. All this up here was all resin that had to be cut off. And invariably, what I did, let you into a little secret, I managed to cut through the. I wonder if you can see how thin that is. I managed to cut through from the top of the roof of the wheel well. I put a bit of sheet plastic off. I don't even know what I found an old coffee cup lid that I've replaced the roof. You're never going to see it anyway, but that's a lot better. So actually, there you go. If you ever do fancy finding a Blenheim, a classic airframes Blenheim, a Mark 4, which which is the only 148 kit you get, is going to be this one, I believe. I've already had a look. See if I can replace it. It's going to have to be this. You're going to spend probably 60 quid on it, I think, but it's actually all right. It's actually okay. I would say it's a lot easier. I say a lot easier. It's going to be a lot better to put together than the earlier the earlier kit, the Mark 1. Obviously they've improved the moulding at some point. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get this back into here. It's been a bit of a pain. Didn't look at them, did we? Back form blisters for the gun blisters, I'm assuming they are. So there you go, chaps. This is going to be what I want to do. If you want to see this being built, like a video of it, I might video this. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see this made up. Okay guys, let me know. There's a bit of resin. I also mentioned that I'm getting into a Japanese aeroplane. So, unfortunately, with a bit of embarrassment, this is what we're up to at the minute. So, I've also got my first Hasegawa kit. Bearing in mind I'm doing a bit of catch up here. So, yes, Hasegawa kit. That's hopefully, don't tell the missus, but that might be the first of a few Hase kits we might be trying to purchase over the next little while. So there you go. That's you can have a look at that and see what we've got. This kit, this Gecko Type 11 here, this looks an absolutely stunning kit. That is. As you can see, they're all Tamiya apart from the Hase one. Obviously the old Rexy boy is this little boy here. Again, this is another work in progress. So, well, you can see what I'm trying to do here. What we're going to be doing, hopefully, is going to have a bit of a seascape on this. Again, I didn't film any of this, unfortunately. All a bit of a trial and error to see how we got on with it. But when it is up, I'll put up some pics, make up some sort of video or something. We'll put up some pics on it when it's done, if I deem it acceptable. I'm a bit in the dark here, aren't I? Let's do that round to there. Look, there you go. Forget it. What I might do for a next video build or a video build in the future is going to be definitely this this little boy here, this A6M2B, the Hase one. That looks an amazing little kit, and interesting paint scheme as well. Not just your standard green and grey. We've got white wingtips on it and a yellow rudder, orange rudder. So that might be next up. So keep a look out for that. I think we're going to leave you with this little bit of an embarrassment. I might be adding to this as well. It's a disease, isn't it? Unless you have it, this problem that we have, it's difficult to explain. God. I'll see you on the next one, lads. Take care of yourself and happy modelling.